Okay, so in this episode, I knocked on a cardboard box. I knocked on the inside of the van. And then I got extra crazy and knocked on the outside of the van. You crazy man. As you can see, I've had a delivery. We've got a Thermo liner, recycled plastic insulation, and more Thermo liner, which I'll show you exactly how that goes on. But basically, Thermo liner on the sides, insulation down the cavities, all the little bits, which you can put the dodo mats and the Thermo liner just to keep all the warmth in, because winter's coming up and I want to be gone. But anyway, for all you dodo spotters out there, you might have noticed these dodo mats haven't been pressed yet, because I haven't had one of these. Now this is like a little rolling pin or a paint roller, but it's metal. Basically, all the dodo mats sound dead now. All the little, it's like bubble wrap. All the little air pockets need to be pressed in. Oh wow. Woo! Yeah, baby. I can see it's been a workout. This hat and t-shirt's coming off in a minute. I like candying, girls, you know. But you can hear the difference between this panel, the panel that's unrolled. Is that a word? Unrolled. So non-rolled, unrolled. No, untouched, unrolled, rolled. Fucking hell. I'm creating a whole new language here. So, we've got 3 different sounds going on here, so I'm gonna get cracking. I'm gonna get my hat off, haircut due, I know. Working, hard times. Working flat out, just haven't got time to get my fucking haircut. So, let's get cracking. Okay, now by here I had to turn off the sound of the video because I was playing some 80s rock in the background. I think I was smashing it a bit of Queen. I want to be Queen. And I don't think YouTube would be happy with me playing with that. Copyright and all that crap. I want to be Queen. It's always handy to carry a Screwfix pencil and a sweeping brush you can use for a straight edge. We're rocking and rolling now. Work smart, not hard. Oh yeah, I got all the tools here, baby. Screwfix pencil and a landscaping dirty sweeping brush. This is a pain in the ass. This is a fucking 2-man job. Back. Now this job was actually really fiddly. It was sticky, fiddly, but it went down okay. My hands were black, sticky. Oh, it's horrible stuff, but it does the job. I'm just squashing it on now, rolling it on with that roller I showed you earlier. Trying to compress it as much as I can. So, let me just demonstrate how this affects the acoustics of the van. So, here we go. Thumbs up for me. Let me just do it again. Huh? One more. Oh mate, that is fucking awesome. I'm gonna go outside and do that. I'm gonna take it with me. This panel will be the window, which is untouched, and this is the panel which has got the same deadening and the thermal lining. So, ready? Okay, like I just said, enough faffing about. Let's get down to work. Let's get this thermal liner on the wall. Yeah, baby. A lot of measuring, cutting. Now I'm actually cutting this brain side up, which is the peel back facing upwards, but then later on towards the ends I quickly learned if you turn it up the other way, so it's reflective foil facing up, it's so much easier and more precise to cut. But I've never done this before, this is trial and error. More marking and cutting. I'm no expert, I'm no professional, I'm just a DIY enthusiast. Like a lot of people out there. I'm YouTube certified, baby. I'm just cutting small little pieces now to get into the cavities. Trying to cover as much area as possible. All these little nooks and crannies was quite time consuming, as you can imagine. The bigger pieces on the walls and the ceiling, they were easy enough because they're just square measurements, 7" by 1.4. Oh, it's looking good now. E.T. phone home. It's looking like a spaceship now. Looking Steven Spielberg would be proud. Okay, now that little section there with the circle, that's going to be where my max air fan extractor intake outtake fan will be eventually. So I'm not going to be putting any insulation or thermal lining or anything there. We're coming to the end now. I have got a little bit left over. So where the headlining is, above the seats in the cab, there's lots and lots of headroom. So when you're in a seating position, there's lots of headroom above. So I'm thinking about maybe toying with the idea of turning that into like an extra bed for one of my daughters. So I got all the thermal lining in, which goes on top of the same deadening which you've seen in the last video. I mean, it's just sounding fucking amazing right now. Just can't hear nothing. I'm going to put the max air fan there, which will be above the kitchen, and we'll see you next week. All the best and thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Good catch. next one I'm looking. There it goes.